From the mind of Mark Yoshimoto Nemkov.
All right, we have the Assassin microphone out today. One of mine, otherwise known as the Microphone Assassin microphone. Yeah, I know that's corny. And I'm also wearing a t-shirt I designed, so it's like DIY day here. And I thought I would talk about a couple of things. I thought we'd talk a little bit about technique. But first, I have a friend who's joining us.
La 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 la. Hey everybody, it's Elmo. Elmo loves you. Elmo wants to talk today about sibilance. Elmo has a very sibilant voice because he goes up here and he makes his voice sound like that.
Elmo, why is your voice so, why is it so annoying?
I don't know. It's because it's coming out of your mouth, you dumbass.
Okay. So, let's talk about sibilance.
Okay, let's talk about sibilance. Because when I have sibilant words like 66, 67, they come out of my mouth in a very whistly manner.
Well, you know, there's a reason for that, Elmo. First of all, the first reason is your voice isn't really sibilant.
Oh, really? I thought my voice was always sibilant.
No, it's not your voice that's sibilant. It's your delivery of your voice that's sibilant.
Oh, what's the difference?
The difference is when your voice comes out of your mouth, right? When you talk in a way where you're limiting the amount of space that the air can escape, that the voice can escape from your mouth. When you do this, when you smile, right? If you do 60, if you say 60 like this and your mouth, the corners of your mouth go out like that, right? Like that.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of what happens with my mouth, because it's the only way I can do my mouth. Because I'm just a freaking puppet, like a little piece of crap.
No, you're not a piece of crap, Elmo. So you're a hunk of crap. But, you know, that's a whole different story. So when you do this, right, with your voice, 60, 60, 60, when you smile, right, when you have the corners of your mouth go out, when you're talking, when you have the sibilant words like 60. 60 is a very sibilant word. So let's say 61, 62, 63, right? So the problem is the air that's coming through your mouth, that's escaping your mouth, is escaping through this little thin slit in your face here like that, right? And it's coming through your teeth. The air coming through your teeth is going to create a whistle, right? Whistle, 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 61, 62. So what you have to do is you have to make sure you have a little bit more space in your mouth when you say those words. Can you try that, Elmo?
60.
See, it's hard because you're a puppet, right?
Yes, I'm just a little piece of crap puppet.
You're not a piece of crap puppet. You're a hunk of crap. So if you wanna try to be a little less sibilant, you can. If you want to be a little less sibilant, try this. So don't let the corners of your mouth open as wide, right? Okay. So do this. Hold your two fingers like that, right? And do this. Hold the corner of your mouth. And try not to let them go beyond that width of your two fingers. So 61, 62, 63, 64, right? 61, 62, 63, 64 is better than 61, 62, 63, 64. 61, 62, 63, 64. So the more you practice it, the more you practice having your mouth, the corners of your mouth, stay within like really the range of underneath your eyeballs. Instead of over here, like over a big smile, the more you do this, the more sibilant your voice is going to be. But if you can do this, you can say she sells seashells by the seashore, and it's not as bad as she sells seashells by the seashore. So you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Well, you know what, Elmo? This is what we do here. So, you want to sing us a song in your Elmo voice? Because the Assassin microphone is actually really good for character voices. So here we go. You want to sing a song?
Other gold in California is in a bank in the middle of Beverly Hills, and somebody else's name.
That's pretty good, Elmo. I don't know how you did on the audition, but we'll have to call you back. Don't call us, we'll call you.
Hey!
Right. So everybody, just practice your taming your sibilance, all right? It takes a little bit of work and practice, but it's the same thing as learning how to not pop your peas.
I popped a pea once. I got arrested.
Yeah, it's a story for another time, Elmo. That's not for this channel. That's for your OnlyFans.
Okay.
So, all right, Elmo. Later, right?
Okay, bye-bye.
So, what you want to do is, again, take the corner. Take your two fingers, put in the corner of your mouth, right here, right? And then try to just talk with it like that, and try to keep your mouth within this range. So 61, 62, 63, 64. It's not perfect, but it's better than 61, 62. So if you're doing this when you're saying your sibilant words, you're going to whistle through your teeth. But if your sibilant words are down here, and then you got to practice like where the placement of your tongue is, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. You can really tame that whistle. And you may not have to lean on a de-esser much. Now, what you're hearing, this recording is done completely without a de-esser. So there's going to be no de-esser on the processing. You're hearing it just basically through the MT48, a little bit of EQ, touch of dynamics, the usual, right? So, but one of the things I've been trying to do ever since I got the MT48, because it does not have a de-esser, is working on my own personal de-essing technique. So it's not as daunting as it seems, but it does take practice. And I'm still working on it, but this is of the different techniques. One of the techniques that I've seen people do is you try to cover your teeth with your lip. And that one doesn't really work for me because, again, it's like so depending upon the spacing of your teeth, and if you have even small gaps, right? You don't have to have like a big Michael Strahan gap in your teeth or anything like that. You don't have to have like Bugs Bunny teeth to make that whistle. Like even just, any teeth, the space in between them is going to create that whistly frequency as air passes through it. So give it a shot, and remember, like this. So just practice all of your S words, she sells seashells by the seashore, and your 60s, 61, 62, 63, 64. And over time, you will naturally develop into speaking like that, so it doesn't really sound all whistly. All right, Nation, what do you think? What do you think of the Assassin microphone? What do you think of the T-shirt? What do you think of the technique? Let me know, right? Till next time, this is Mark Yoshimoto Nemkov, fading to black.